Hi guys, I've come down to the petrol station and I'm even scared when I see. And I told you if I put anything, I just feel scared. But I'm not going to be scared anymore. Let's go guys. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything is going well, guys. Guys, let's go. I'm in Mombasa today. What's happening? Nothing much. Hey, African Queen family, how you doing? Good. As good as it can get, right? Yeah, we're back today with another show. Yeah. So, guess what? I am here not alone. I have a friend with me. I'd actually come to see another friend. But lucky me, I found someone else. Say hi.
Hello everyone. How are you? I hope you remember me. My name is Dorcas.
Yeah. This is Dorcas, my hairdresser. So if you like my hair and you happen to be in the coastal area, this is the lady to do your hair.
Yeah. You're most welcome.
Yeah. So we were just talking about the way we're losing so many people. And I actually lost a friend. Guys, you can't believe this. I lost somebody that I introduced you guys to. I'm even going to show you on the video. Yeah? How, we were talking and chatting. And his name is Mwakio. He's my friend. Gosh, it was so bad. I didn't even know that he had passed away. People told me about him like about a month later. Just happened to be mentioning that I want to go and pass through there, check on him and see how his chickens are doing. Oh God, life is short, guys. This guy, he was my really good friend, really, really good friend. And so we're just talking here with Dorcas about the way that a lot of people are into alcohol nowadays. Cynthia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Truly.
People are drinking too much. It's okay to enjoy some alcohol, but why are you guys drinking like this? Why are you drinking like this? Why? Don't overdrink, people. Gosh. Do you drink alcohol?
No.
At all?
I don't.
Have you ever drank?
Yeah. Sometime before.
Yeah, but you don't now?
No. I don't.
It's not to say that drinking is bad. Even me, by the way, as crazy as I am, I don't drink alcohol. I don't. And it's not that I'm against it, because I grew up in a home. When Dad used to travel, there would always be like a bottle of Cinzano, Martini, Sijui, Johnny Walker, somewhere. There was even something called the drinks cabinet. I grew up a little bit posh with a drinks cabinet. Yeah? So I'm not apologetic about it. That's just the way I grew up. And every time he comes home, he has something that's wrapped so nicely, And those bottles were beautiful. I could not wait for them to finish those drinks so that I could actually take the bottle and just play around with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to have a collection of bottles because they're beautiful. Green, red.
Too bad to find only
wonderful designs. They're like perfume.
It's so bad you find those bottles in alcohols only. You can't find them in juice, soft drinks or anything. I think some people are attracted to that beauty thing. Yeah. Yeah.
The reason why they make the packaging of alcohol bottles so attractive is because, they know psychologically you'll be interested in that one which looks unique. And then they give it a real expensive look.
Yeah.
For so that you can associate yourself with.
You want to feel like you're so special, as in you bought something good, as in that's your class.
Yeah.
But
just buy something in a clear bottle.
Some people are like,
or in a juice looking bottle or water looking bottle. That's a clear blue. No.
They don't want to carry that one, as in I want to carry something, as in something classy. Yeah.
I think I should put some examples of beautiful looking bottles. I'm sure I'm going to find them on the internet somewhere over here for you guys.
But nowadays I feel bad for guys, as in most guys, not women, but most men, they're drinking a lot. I don't know what's happening. Can you tell me what's happening?
A lot of men are drinking. Kwanzaa over lockdown. You should see the way guys were drinking. They parked the car the way we parked over here, and there's a whole bunch of other cars over there and there. And you're wondering, what is happening? What's the event? What are they looking at?
Imagine.
It's only a little shop over there.
Yeah.
That is red, also full of lights and very attractive.
Yeah.
Full of bottles. And by the way, they have a grill.
Yeah.
To stop, just in case people decide to go in and steal or something, to vandalize. And others don't have that. They have all these beautiful lights and Christmas-looking lights.
So they're like
Alcohol shops.
alcohol shops. You can imagine.
Hey,
Not even alcohol shops, but there's this time, maybe it was on last week but one, a lady called me for a massage. Guess what? On entering the house, the apartment was full of alcohol. As in, was full. Like
Wow.
crates, every kind of drink.
okay.
Every kind, name it. From soft drink to spirit to beer, every. And they were young.
Oh, they're young people too,
And they
yeah?
were like,
yeah, that's the thing that's
Jesus
amazing.
Christ.
Mhm.
This is
How
wrong.
old? Like about 20s, 30s?
They're early 20s, not even 30s.
Mhm.
They're 20s. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, what is this? In the house, as in half of it. It's like a store of alcohol.
Have you ever been to one of these like wine shops or
Yeah.
alcohol shops? Usually they're there together with M-Pesa.
Yeah.
The mobile money and alcohol shops are usually in one particular place. Just in case you forgot to bring enough money, they make sure that you can change your money in that shop so that you don't go without your alcohol.
Yeah.
And it's true, I've been into those shops, like when, let's say, for example, I need to change money and it's late at night because they open late at night, and it's safe. It's always very safe. There's security everywhere.
Security's
Inside,
there.
outside.
Yeah.
If you want to be
No one
really
can touch
safe,
you.
go and park in front of an alcohol shop. There you'll be completely sure. They're completely safe. But don't try and park in front of a supermarket. You never really know. Coming to think of it, we need to analyze these shops because you should see them in Nairobi. Even here in Coast. I don't see them so much in the Coast, but in Nairobi.
Bouncers,
I think I need to do
securities, and
a
everyone
video
else.
on just alcohol shops because they are beautiful. But the Bible, the Holy Book, talks about the way that wine sparkles in a glass, something like that. Yeah? What does it say?
I don't know.
It tells you, I think it's in the book of Proverbs, guys. Sometimes, the Holy Book might have very good teachings for you, for us, that have nothing to do really with the actual religion, but have got something to do with teachings from culture. And that's the reason why we're able to associate with those kinds of teachings, because in our culture, there was an age at which you were allowed to drink. And there's an age when you're not allowed to drink. First of all, I know people who used to drink or to be allowed to drink alcohol in the traditional African culture. Since I'm African queen, I need to tell you guys, you have to have been a father, a married man and a father. That means you have to show a level of responsibility before you're allowed to touch alcohol. Now we're allowing children in high school to drink, That's the difference, yeah? So before it was like you have to reach, it's like a rite of passage to drink alcohol. So that's the reason why, so we have this, you cannot sell alcohol to under 21s or under 18s. But that's in the Western culture, that's the Western culture. Our African culture was you don't even sell alcohol to under 30s or under 40s. People were allowed to drink, drinking was like a club. It was you have to have arrived at a certain level
for you to be transformed, as in you are a man in certain age, you are a parent.
You need to be initiated into alcohol. Into that group that will be allowed to drink alcohol.
Nowadays, I don't see that.
Now it's everybody. Even school
Just
kids.
everyone.
Even school kids, girls, boys. But the ones who are also closet drinkers, they're also very bad. Because you're drinking at home, you're drinking in the car, you're going, because you can't afford to go out. Now your club has become your caca, it's become your club. By the way, the restaurant has been I'm transforming the restaurant to my car as well. Because it's expensive to go out. Now I go buy something, I come in the car and I eat my ice cream. I'm telling you. But now, not to divert, but this over drinking is so harmful guys. You know how many families have been destroyed by people who have misused alcohol or people who have become addicted? This thing just becomes, it latches onto you. This alcohol thing, it seems to latch onto people. Yeah? It's like a terrorist in your body. I've seen people destroyed by alcohol, completely destroyed, homes destroyed. And just recently, by the way, there's a study that was funded by Bill Gates, by the way, Foundation. And just recently, they said that there was unfortunately not a single positive benefit of alcohol. Not even, you know the way they like to sell alcohol, a little wine is good for the stomach. No. All of that has all been disputed, completely disputed, formally, scientifically. There's no benefit of alcohol. None.
That's good.
No, none. There's no benefit. Really none. First of all, if you think about it, how expensive is it?
It's so high, you know. With one bottle of alcohol, I think you can buy food for like 2 days. And you drink alcohol for only 30 minutes. And that's the end.
You destroy your liver.
You destroy your liver. You destroy your food for the next 2 days. You destroy your investment, because such small money you can put some, you can save, and you invest in something else. Because you're only investing in destroying your liver. Yeah. And that's so bad.
So sad, guys.
I really hope people notice that small things and stop doing such stupid things, as in drinking.
Over drinking.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I like about the coast. Maybe because a lot of these guys who are Muslim, they don't drink.
Sure.
Even if they do, some of them, maybe they do, who knows, yeah? Maybe they drink. I hear, like in some Arab countries, they're closet drinkers, they drink at home.
Yeah.
They hide and they drink. But most people here, they don't. Most of the Muarabus here, they don't drink.
Yeah.
The Swahili guys here, they don't drink that much alcohol. They don't take alcohol like the way I see it being drunk at home. But if you go to the parking lot where there's like a wine bar, you see all the guys, all the non-Muslims are there.
They're parked there
in their cars drinking.
And they think there is a party outside.
So I watched.
It's like a party.
It looks like a party.
Yeah.
And the cars that you see that are parked outside those places.
It's so sad, you know.
Yeah, they should actually be like in a restaurant. They're not even in a bar inside. They're in their cars, drinking from their cars. During lockdown, that's what people were doing. They go with their car, go and park in front. So now, I've lost my friend, my wonderful friend. And I actually lost him to alcoholism because he had a liver problem. It was diagnosed last year. I heard about it recently. I didn't know about it, but I did see him last time that I was with him in the car, if you notice, guys. He didn't look well, but I did pick up on it, but I wasn't really sure. You know the way you don't want to judge. But I do remember talking to him and saying, you know, is there anything bothering you? Because sometimes what happens is that it's not to blame people who drink alcohol. It's to say there's a root problem. There's a reason why you're drinking like that. Yeah?
And the reason what can make you destroy your liver knowingly, because that's knowingly you're doing it and you know it. What can cost us such a thing, as in such stupidity? As in it's like a stupidity, but sometimes you can't tell. It's like a spirit, an evil spirit driving you to do such things.
By the way,
you don't know what happens to someone. Maybe he had so many things, but he was not even opening up, and he was not ready to live, as in to stay away from it.
Yeah,
There's something around him, was always around him, and he couldn't get away from it. And to be sober, he wanted to drink for him to be sober in mind to be with that thing. I don't know.
Yeah. So he was drinking to numb the pain. Yeah. True. Because I do know, I mean, I'm not going to reveal much about his life, but I do know that family can cause you to do crazy things.
So many crazy things.
If you don't have a stable family, honestly, you know, as much as we want to like minimize the importance of having a mate, having someone who loves you, having somebody who's there for you, guys, it's important. Really, it is important. We are actually made to be two. Yeah, we are made to be that way. Do you know, now we're going to divert a little bit, and I'll tell you why I decided to get married. Because, and I think I've said it before here, the reason, it took me a long time, guys, to get married. I was married in my 40s, and it took me a very long time. And the reason is, The reason I decided is when my son went to university, I looked at the four walls of the house. I moved to Mombasa, first of all, from Nairobi. Then I looked at the four walls of the house and I asked, am I going to be 50 without a partner? And what's going to happen to me after 50?
So sad.
It's all well, it's fun to enjoy yourself. I was so busy being a single mom, working hard. Okay, I would have a friend. Okay, I even had like a serious relationship, but it wasn't really working out the way it's supposed to. But I was really worried about being alone. Because when you're with children, so you have 2 kids.
Yeah, I have 2 kids.
So just imagine, right now, because of those kids, they also have friends. So your home is always warm. It's always full of people. Like my one son was like 10 children. Because me, I'd wake up in the morning,
And everyone is
and each one of them, I'll just be hearing, hi Mama Chije, hi Mama Chije, hi Mama Chije. Guys would just be coming out of the woodworks. I don't know, they went out and they're sleeping in different rooms in the house. I just wake up, and then they go to the kitchen and they say, is this, because I used to cook, I used to bake, guys, so I used to make American donuts. And I remember one of my son's friends, in fact a few of them would say, hey Mama Chije, are these for sale? Are you selling these ones? I said, no, these ones are just for you. Just eat them. Even if I was going to sell them, are you going to sell them and deny your kids' friends? So those kids became like my children.
Yeah.
I loved them. I just loved being around them. They were such wonderful kids, and they liked me too. And we got along pretty well, So what happened when the kid went to university? Guy, emptiness syndrome. Where? Really, I was depressed. Guy.
It's sad,
Hey.
It's all of
the
a sudden
loneliness.
All of a sudden, as in you're all alone. As in, it's like something. All of a sudden, as in you're in the dark. It's like you're in the dark. You don't see the light. Yeah?
Exactly. I didn't see the light. And the fact is, you've never been there. Maybe you feel it. When you're with them, you're still feeling it. Yeah.
Let me tell you.
You still miss having someone physically. Anyway.
I had it. On 2018, I was alone in Mombasa.
Oh.
I left my kids at home.
Oh yes, yeah, she separated from her husband. So tell them.
Let me tell you guys, as in, I have that experience. I had that experience of loneliness. It's called loneliness, as in you are in dark, you are alone, you can do anything. It's like you have a trauma somehow. You need someone to talk to you. So I separated from my husband for 15 good years, and I was like, I had a lot. I had gone through a lot, so I was not ready to go back to that place. And even now, even if the whole world, I was promised to be given the whole world, I'll never go back to that guy.
That's good. No. By the way, I congratulate you from leaving an abusive relationship.
Yeah.
You had to leave.
So I left one kid because the one kid that said he wants to take the kid to school. So I took the other kid to my sister.
All right.
And I said, he's taking that kid for me to go back to him. And I was like, no, there's a hell. I'll not go back. I came to Mombasa. Guess what? In Mombasa, I had only 2 clothes. I don't know anyone, as in I don't know any place. I just came to Mombasa. I arrived in Mombasa. I don't have a work. I don't have anything. You can imagine. I stopped to one place and then I looked for a job. Luckily, I had a job. I got a job on one day, first day arriving in Mombasa.
That's the advantage of having what? A skill. And you guys, we've been talking about this. Having a skill is so important.
Yeah. That's where life started. I called someone to know if there's someone they know here in Mombasa for me to stay with them for a little, as in for a few days, and then I found somewhere. When I started staying alone, after 2 months, I started with, as in my life, alone, without anyone, going to work, coming back.
And where were your parents at this time?
I don't have my parents.
Oh yeah.
They're all gone.
Imagine. You're an orphan.
Yeah. I'm an orphan. The guy was like, I can't go anywhere. He was mistreating me, beating me up, telling me he can kill me anytime and all that.
Imagine, I didn't even know that, guys.
Coming to Mombasa.
What we women go through. Hi.
You can imagine coming to Mombasa, my kids are somewhere else. Somewhere I don't know how to go back because I don't have even 1 shilling in my pocket. The money I get is for me and my stomach only. So you can imagine that emptiness. And you are hurt. You're not ready to date. You don't want any man near you, as in any man. You don't want to hear about any man near you. You don't have your kids. You don't have anyone. That's called loneliness. And then
by
you
the
are
way,
dark.
this thing, by the way, what she's going through, not to interrupt her, but just to say, even men who are watching, some men go through this.
Yeah.
When they leave their homes,
Yeah.
and they leave their children and their wives,
Yeah.
and they go to live alone, they go and end up staying alone, and that's
Sure.
how they end up getting into these vices of
Sure.
drinking and going to continue.
That's where we are. As in, I was telling you, that part of loneliness.
You understand it.
I understand
So I should
it
not.
very well.
I should not underestimate her experience with loneliness.
I understand
just based
it.
on her age.
Yeah, I understand it very well.
Yeah.
As in, and if you find someone good, maybe it's so hard to find someone good.
It is.
It's so hard.
It is hard,
To
guys.
find someone who understands you and you understand that person.
It
It's
is.
so hard.
It is.
Sometimes I say to myself, it's better I be alone, as in alone forever. But sometimes I'm like, I'll not be with my kids all the time, as in I'm not with my kids 24/7
No.
until they are old.
Yeah.
Obviously, they are going to go.
Yeah.
Where am I going to go?
Yeah. And as you can see, guys, you know, if you drink, then in that case, it's like you're married to the bottle.
Yeah.
You choose. You either decide you're going to have a relationship with the bottle, or you have a relationship with a human. Either way, they'll give you problems.
Sure. There's no one who is good, but there's
Whether you
one part
decide
is
it's a
good.
bottle or food or going out or whatever,
Yeah,
even if you decide you're just going to just stay home, you'll still have problems.
sure.
Yeah, problems will always be there. You just have to decide whether you want to go through it alone or with someone else, hoping that you should always like hope to meet somebody who is decent.
Yeah,
And decent doesn't mean rich necessarily.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can
So-
start from scratch. You can start. You
Yeah.
can start both of you.
Mhm.
As in start.
Mm.
There's always a fight.
Yeah,
In every relationship, there's a fight.
Always.
A lot of fight,
a lot.
and you have to understand each other.
Mm.
But if the other person doesn't have that heart to understand you, that's an outgoing person, as in you're not going anywhere. You have to understand each other in the first place,
Mhm.
respect each other, not about money, not about anything else, but about that respect. Understand each other, and then you can walk
Respect,
as in you can walk
respect
together.
and consideration for the other. Just look at the
Yeah.
other person in the eyes nicely.
Mhm.
See the pain.
Sure.
That person that you're with, you know, is not your sister or your brother.
Yeah,
They were not brought up with you, so
Sure.
they've gone through their own manenos.
Sure.
You know? Yeah.
yeah.
So this is because I was already gone a bit long, but what I was just talking about is the fact that a lot of people are drinking, and some people are drinking not necessarily just because there was lockdown or because they're depressed, but because there's nothing to do. They're lonely.
Sure.
They're lonely. Maybe they're working really hard, and then the rest of the time they're just alone. Many people are working from home.
Sure.
It's very easy to abuse the bottle without knowing. Just like it's very easy to abuse food. One can eat and eat and eat because you're home.
Eat non-stop.
I
As
mean,
in
I've been
you're
eating like a rabbit because I'm home. So that's why I'm out. I decided, no, let me get out, man. Huh? Let me get out.
because you're going to eat.
Yeah.
And say,
Otherwise, I'll
"Ah."
just sit there and eat. The food is there, and it makes me feel good. I don't know what hormones those are. Huh? That the food
You
creates.
just find yourself eating.
I don't know what oxytocin. I don't really know what it is. There's something that just makes you feel so good when you eat. You feel so good, but at the end, when you don't feel good when your clothes are not fitting you right or you look very funny. Yeah. So, guys, anyway, this is like a way to talk, to kind of like maybe initiate the discussion about the fact that we're going to lose a lot of people to alcoholism and to the negative impacts of alcoholic beverages. Don't be attracted by the beautiful bottles.
As in, when I was new in Mombasa,
Hmm.
if I wanted to go out every day, I don't have a baby in the house
Mm-hmm.
because I was alone and I was experiencing that loneliness. I could go out, drink, come to work in the morning. And the bad
Kwanza,
thing,
yes.
the good thing, as in the good part with the drunkard, if you go to a pub, you go to drink, you will always drink, even if you don't have money.
That's
you
true.
will drink.
Somebody will always buy you a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
And
funny.
they will never
the
buy you
people who are
food.
buying you drinks, yes,
They'll never buy you food.
but they can
As
buy
in-
you a drink.
Yeah.
Why is that?
So,
it's
yeah,
so
I was-
weird.
So me, as before I told you, I
Funny
used to
that
drink.
drink now I believe has a spirit.
It
I
has an
believe it's
evil
spiritual.
spirit.
Yeah.
Like before I told you, I could drink. Me before I used to drink, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
a lot,
So you stopped.
a lot.
A
I used to
lot?
drink a lot.
Oh.
I used to. As in,
What made you stop?
It's a decision. You have to train yourself.
And why were you drinking? First of all, let me ask you. Why were you drinking?
This is the age you go, as in you see your friends, they are doing this, they are doing that, and I was like,
peer pressure.
yeah. And our home was like a small, what can I say, a small liquor store.
You're home.
Okay. If you turn like this, you find
Who
a
used to buy
drink.
that? Your
My
husband?
grandpa.
Oh, your
my
grandfather.
grandfather,
You see,
yeah.
this is how it starts, yeah?
So
A small liquor store.
yeah. So I was like,
Imagine
I told
guys.
my mom, leave me alone. If I don't drink now, I will drink in my husband's house, and I don't want that to happen.
So you were drinking when you were a teenager, you?
I was a teenager. I was 18.
I think that is
Let's
where it
say I was
starts,
18
actually.
years.
Yeah.
And I said to my mom, I will drink now and I will stop, and you'll never notice.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, she almost gone crazy.
Mm-hmm.
She called even a meeting
Mm-hmm.
in the house.
About your drinking.
Yeah. And I was like,
It's actually
by
good
then,
though. That
by then
your
I
mom-
used to work.
Mhm.
I used
Oh,
to do
you-
some
yeah.
vibarua. Me, I started to work very young.
When you were
I
young.
was young.
So you had
Like,
your own money, so you
I
could
had
buy
my own
drink.
money. I can do anything with it. And we can hide anything, everything, as in every drink they hide, but I'll always be drunk.
Hmm.
You know the meeting, what I said?
Hmm.
I told them, is there any person I'm drinking the money from? As in, is it your money I'm drinking? No. When I drink, does it go to your stomach? No.
You a terrible girl.
Leave me alone. I'm going to stop. And I'm going to stop when I said I will go to stop. So stop bugging me. And you know, it's a drunkard talking. So I was like, the one year I told my mom, I told you I'll stop drinking. I'm going to stop. And she was like, seriously? I'll believe you after I see you stop drinking.
You're just saying I'm lazy. Huh?
And I said,
It's like this lady, she's going to stop when?
and then my mom was like, I told her, when I started drinking, I told you I'm going to start drinking, and I drink, and I drank that alcohol. So I'm telling you,
So you know the taste of all the alcohol.
Yeah.
Do you miss it?
No,
How did you stop? Like cold turkey, did you just stop one day, or did you
Yeah.
go pole pole
I
slowly?
stopped one day.
Yeah. And how did you?
I said-
what about not the side
The
effects?
urge.
Yeah. How did
That's
you
the fa-
deal with
No.
it?
Me, I said to myself, today is today. Today is my last day of drinking.
Ah.
And you know what I did?
Mm.
I mixed all the alcohols.
Wow.
I drink little by little, little by little. I got drunk. Was on 2020.
You could have
was on-
died from alcohol
2002.
poisoning. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Of different
2002.
things. Uh-huh.
You can imagine 2002 on Christmas Day. I can't tell you how was it, because I got drunk on 24th, 25th, the whole day. I didn't wake up. I didn't see the Christmas Day.
Amazing, you're alive, girl.
And then what happened? I said I'm not going to drink, and that was it.
You
Until
stopped.
now,
Fabulous.
I didn't do anything. As in, it's the way
Let's
you
clap.
train yourself.
Let's clap for Dorcas. Huh? She made it.
It's the way you
Ah.
train yourself. If you
It's
say,
true.
If you say to yourself, this is killing me.
Mhm.
It's like when you're going to shoot yourself, you pick a gun and you want to shoot yourself, you can tell yourself, I'm not going to pull a trigger.
True.
Or I'm going to pull a trigger. It's the matter of you deciding. You have to decide. And the reason why I got drunk is like, it's because I didn't want to drink later with my husband.
Oh.
For him to tell me, let's go and drink.
Uh-huh.
I never drink before, so I'll go to
So
drink.
you wanted to do all the vices before you got married
Yeah.
because you thought you might be restricted.
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody has their reasons for why they drink. But at the moment, we're having a serious problem with people. People are stressed. People are stressed because of finances. People are stressed because of the economy. No jobs. Others have jobs, but they're lonely. They can't find partners.
Yeah.
And that's a very big issue. Because you see, at least when you get on the train, when you're maybe going to work, you're going to run to the train or you're going to the bus, you meet somebody at the bus stop. Maybe now people are not going to church anymore. They're not, People are even scared, even when they opened up. You know, people are scared of going to church. If you go to church, somebody has got a mask. You can't even really see how they look. You can't. Men are visual animals. Even women, by the way. I don't know why they say just men.
Yeah.
But we're visual animals. If you see somebody with a mask, you have so many thoughts that are going through your head. I can just imagine. You know, people will not be attracted to one another anymore. Will we? It's going to be a bit difficult. Huh? What else? I think it's going to be really tough, guys. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. So it's only going to get harder. That's the bad news. So we just have to find a way to make it so.
And you yourself, you have to make it easy on
Yeah.
you.
So that's just to say, you know, those people who are drinking, we love you, man. We love you. Me, I love people. You know why I didn't drink? Because I'm already naturally a very outgoing person. I'm an
You are
extrovert.
outgoing. Yeah, don't go out.
I'm an extrovert, and I used to go out and I used to dance a lot. So I was always afraid of what that extra drink might make me do. Because sometimes I would watch people do crazy things, even remove their clothes, even dance on tables, and I thought that I might do that. And that's what made me not, because I want to be in control so badly.
The good thing with me, I'm not a going out person.
Yeah, you're not an outgoing person, so your alcohol brought you out, your personality.
Yeah, me, I don't go out,
Yeah.
first of all. Even now, I don't go out. Maybe, I don't know. I never.
You see, most of the places we used to go out to in my day, there was always a dance floor. So me, when I go out, I go get my drink and my food. I'd always make sure I had ate food, and then I have a drink, and then I'm on the dance floor for 2 straight hours,
And then you go back home.
and then I go back home. And I'm telling you, by the time I'm done dancing that weekend, I've lost kilos. I had shit because of the dance floor.
But you know me.
Now, if you go to these clubs, what do they have? Just couches. You know, they call them lounges. They're just couches for you
just
to
sit.
lounge there and become a couch potato. And you drink, you get alcohol,
alcohol and all
poisoning, you
that.
become fat, you get a big belly. You're not dancing. Why are you
Me,
dancing?
I
You
used
just
to-
dance at your table there. That's not the same thing.
Me, I used to say
It's
to
not
myself,
the same thing as the dance floor where you're
Yeah.
dancing and where you're meeting people. You're even dancing with you and you're trying new styles. In fact, we used to try the new styles of dancing.
me, I was like,
And it was always the same crowd.
Me, I was wishing that I can have that spirit of going out. I don't. You as a person, you need to have fun. As in, you have to go out, see people,
Yeah.
meet new people. You know, as in, you have to experience new
No
things
problem.
and
The
all
time
that.
will come. The time
But
will come. Don't worry. So, what do you want to say to all those people so that we can conclude?
what I can say to them is, you as a person, you have to look into that thing that is driving you to drink. Is it worth it? Is it worth your life? Because it's like your life, you're wasting your life because of that thing. It's just such a small thing that is driving you to drink. Is it worth it? If it's not worth it, why don't you train yourself to stop? As in, stop. If you're not able to stop, just look for guidance and counseling somewhere. But you yourself, you can counsel yourself and you can stop. That's my experience. I said to myself, I not do this. I start doing this. Immediately I start. And when I said it's enough, it's enough. You can train yourself, you can stop. Because whatever you are doing, it's not worth. It's not worth. Because the person who is stressing you, they will keep on stressing you. The things they are stressing you, they will still be there. Even you keep on drinking day and night. They will be there, stuck there, until you do something. You have to do something about it and stop the drinking habit.
Yeah. Okay.
And you will see yourself somewhere else.
Yeah.
That's what I can say.
Yeah. And this thing, by the way, because you see, me, I was born in the UK, and I'm also raised as a Kenyan. I'm a Kenyan by blood, by root, by everything. So I still have an interest in talking to people who are in my birth country. Because I used to see them when I go to the shop. I wake up in the morning or in the evening. Every time you wake up in the morning, you go to the shop. They call it the corner shop. You see somebody coming out with an alcohol bottle. They're standing in the line with some bread and alcohol. Yeah, you know, everybody must drink. They drink so much in the UK. I think even South Africa, people drink a lot in Europe, especially in the UK, South Africa,
They drink a
Kenya,
lot.
Zambia. I know the countries where people really drink. Malawi, Uganda. What? People are drinking. Guys, There's a reason, like we were saying before, you know, you need to be initiated into alcohol because you need to be responsible with it. This thing can kill you. It killed my friend.
It's so
Literally,
bad.
it killed my friend. He was diagnosed with liver failure, and he died young, in his 40s. So, guys, you know, we need everybody to look after themselves. Please, guys, just listen to what we're saying. So, yeah, it's a sad day, but I'm so happy I'm spending it with you. Yeah, if you feel lonely, go and look for your friend. Yeah. So on that note, thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Please subscribe, like, and share. I'm going to be posting videos like almost every day now. I've decided, and because there's just so much to talk about. So love you guys. If you need to get counseling, or if you need someone to talk to, I'm thinking of offering that service myself. Do you think I'd be a good counselor?
Yeah,
I would. Eh?
you will.
I'm thinking of offering counseling, but not as a qualified counselor, but as a lay person, based on what I was taught by my grandma, mainly. Yeah? So soon I'll be in Nairobi, God willing. And even if you're in Mombasa, you can come talk to me. And if you want to talk to me online, just talk to me, yeah? I've got a good ear. Love you very much, guys. Tudu from me and Dorcas. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.